Hi. So, how to manage hospital and medical appointments and stuff when you're mostly bedbound. I honestly question this a lot myself. Like, how are people managing? And, like, honestly, I don't know how a lot of people are doing this. I know it's individual for everyone. In my area, patient transport who are able to take people lying down, you can be left waiting for so many hours, and like, yes, you'd get to lie down, but you can be waiting for so many hours. I think they can end up taking you like a few hours early to your appointment. You can end up leaving a few hours late, and all of that for me just means it's just so undoable. Like, imagine I was like throwing up and I was just like left somewhere on, like, lying somewhere. It just would it wouldn't be any good. And even lying down, like the exertion of being out of the house and all of the lights and noise and stuff, like I could still end up in, just in a really bad state. I often talk about it as being like a fainting cycle, which it can be a fainting or a vomiting cycle or something like that. So how I do it is I have a carer who takes me to hospital in my wheelchair. You can get reclining wheelchair attachments that can raise your legs. They're called elevating leg rests, so that's something to look into. And then if the carer has a big car, which mine does, you can recline the front seat as well. I know some people travel in the back. I probably wouldn't be able to do that. And then I put my feet on top of my handbag, or my backpack is what I have with me that goes on in the wheelchair. So I also elevate my feet like that in the car. Then when I get to hospital, or ahead of time, we phone and ask if there's anywhere to lie down there, what waiting times are like. I mean, that's a big one, because even if they can't offer you a bed at the hospital, oftentimes they can tell you what waiting times are likely to be like, and that could be helpful. I know some people, well, I only know one person actually who's done this. They've waited in the car, their carer waits inside, and then they go and get them when it's the appointment time. Fortunately for me, most of the appointments I've had, I have been able to lie down there. I was talking to someone recently about how my hand therapy appointments are really good, because there's this like bed thing there, and there's several beds there as well, so that definitely makes it a lot easier. My recent hospital appointment was having an ECG put on, cardiac testing, and with this we actually changed my appointment completely. So instead of being morning, like put on in the morning, we changed it to being put on in the afternoon, and the whole test actually was adapted around the timings of when I'm able to do things. It did take quite a lot of asking around to sort that, but once I got through to the right person, they were more than happy to sort this for me. So I'm so grateful for that. And then something like this, like the testing is actually done at home, so I'm grateful for that also. I wonder how stuff like this would have looked in the olden days. Did we go from testing in hospital to testing at home, or did we go from testing not existing to testing this at home? That's what I wonder. But yeah, those are a few things. And yeah, if I think of anything else, I'll let you know.